All right, I'm ready to start. Hello, everybody.
I should draw my cards.
This is Cloud's Edge, a card game made by my girlfriend here, B.
Hi. Oh yeah.
Dang, it's very funny. So this game's been in the process for a while, but we've just been playing 2XKO, and I'm just like, dang, this is kind of like a 2XKO card game.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be a fighting game.
Yeah, well, but it's got that team fighter thing that like not a lot of fighting games have. This is a 3-person team, or actually it's not. It's like a 5-person team. I think it was a 3-person team because it used to be for a long time, and because if 3 people die, you're out, right? So
Yeah.
we'll try and explain things as stuff comes up, but just for now, no, we are selecting our fighters from a selection of 10 each. There's, what, 28 fighters in the game currently?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. I need to choose a well-rounded team, so I'm going to go into tank for a bit.
Yeah, me too,
This
actually.
card's fun. Have any changes been changed since last time?
Yeah, actually, Ghost, Fairy, Cowboy, Alien has a
Oh, you
text
changed
update.
Cowboy. Wow, I feel like Cowboy was like the pinnacle of working. Oh, but did you make the change with the utility?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's more of a,
Oh, they did actually get a little buff. Yeah.
Ooh, I need to just check real quick if the audio is balanced, because this sounds kind of loud.
They might be being drowned out.
Yeah, I need to just make sure.
Yeah. We can restart the intro.
I'm gonna I have my headphones off. I'm gonna check out my phone because legit, I don't want too much echo. Where is my own YouTube channel on my phone? Like, this is okay. This is a stream, right? Like, I'm intending for this to be a stream, so like, this is what people expect.
Yeah, totally.
I've decided.
I just had a great time.
All right,
I think I have
where
to
is
get
my
my
own
team.
me? There's me. No, that's my watch history. I don't care about that. My videos. Live. But it doesn't have my currently live? Wait, I am live, right? It says I'm live. Why can't I find my live? No, that's make a new live broadcast. View my own channel. Maybe that'll. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a pretty good thumbnail. Okay. Okay. There's gonna be a bit of echo probably. It's a little loud, but it seems fine. Can you say something, B?
Yes, hello?
Oh, I'm realizing I'm on such a delay, it's not really gonna help that you just said something right now. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, I could turn down the music a little bit, but I don't think the balance is actually off between like output and input. I'll turn it down a smidge. All right, where's my audio? There it is. Turn it down a smidge. Boom. I turned it down one whole number, whatever that means. All right, I'm supposed to be choosing the thing. We'll grab you, and we'll grab you. So we're choosing 5 of the 10 that we have selected here, or randomly drawn. What if I just chose all of the broken ones? What if I did that? So I got the selection here. I need to double check that they actually are going to work together, though. It's not enough to just be like, who's strong or who do you like? I mean, I think you can just play like, who do you like, and that works pretty well. Yeah, this seems good. So the ones we don't take, we're putting back in the box, as it were. But
Yeah,
we do need to choose 5 of them to be the arrangement of the board. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Yeah, you use the backs of the cards to create sort of like... It basically is a board game that uses card game pieces. But the board is also cards. Alright, cool. This is our board. I'm going to start somewhere. Who do I want to start with? I didn't really think that far ahead.
You're all reliable.
You know, I like this one. I'm gonna play it. I don't know if it's a good open or not. So right now I am player 1. You might notice on these cards it has a P1, P2. P1's red, P2 is blue, and yeah, red and blue seats. That it doesn't actually determine like turn order. It determines who gets tiebreak, because this is like, it's not simultaneous turns, but you decide who's going first each turn. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, simultaneously, yeah.
Cool.
You do that simultaneously.
Alright. I am going to be playing the Ghost. Let me double check how they work, because you did say that they got some change. So Beckon is pulls, staggers, finesse. It used to be repeatable, but now it's not. For 1 time, and you get 5 times per round, but only as much as you bid, I guess, if that makes sense, per beat, which is just the unit of time that is less than a round. And so 1, 3, then it pulls instead of pushing, which is oftentimes weaker because you need to go through yourself before it does much. And then finesse means that I get to do it as much as I want, which is important because if a pull would make you end in the same space as me, that would be an invalid move. So basically every pull has finesse to avoid those situations. Jump scare is 1 time to push 1, but before I push, I get to move 3, and for each space that I move towards without crossing, they get -1 weight. Weight is a number that is subtracted from pushes, unless they are staggers, or I guess attacks, because now pushes are sometimes pulls, so they're just called attacks now. I'm gonna definitely get way too in the weeds, and I apologize. I just love
we're playing kind of complicated characters to start with.
Oh yeah. What was I saying? So instead of being a 1 to push 1, it's 1 to push potentially 4 effectively, because every -1 weight is effectively push 1 more, which is pretty good, but it's very specific and situational. Phase is move 1, 5, so 1 time to move 5 spaces, but I become immune to being defeated for 1 turn. At the end of that turn, if I would be defeated, I am still defeated, kind of. Well, that's not entirely true. That implies that it's one of those ones where, like, I get, like, a grace period if I died. It's just, like, if I'm still in a defeated position. I didn't get myself back out of it. But I can't use this 2 turns in a row, so I can't just, like, spam it. And then Seance, I get to swap for free, and then whoever my new current fighter is, or the Ghost, because I don't have to swap, gets to then use an act of a defeated fighter. And I see last time we talked about maybe having it be limited to my own fighters, and you did not do that. So I can choose either the opponents or my own in this current build. Cool, great. You're playing the Psychic. Psychic is X time to push X plus 2 spaces, but you have to have been in play continuously since the end of your last turn, so that's not active at the beginning of the game. And you may have a pull or may not have a pull, your choice. Teleport, you can move one time to move 3 spaces, and you get to swap at the end, which is pretty sweet. Normally you have to pay the time in the top corner to swap, although it's the top corner of the card in your hand that you're swapping in, not the one that's in play, so yeah. Most characters it's 1 anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant, but still, that 1 time to swap is significant, right? It's kind of like a 0 move 3 if you were planning on swapping, right? Which is huge.
Yeah.
And then Telethunder is utility 2 time. Put an effect token on a space. That's not these tokens, but these ones over here. Whoop. And then if there's already an effect token on that space, you remove them and defeat fighters on that space. So you can have you can telegraph where the thunder is going to be, and if someone's still in that space at the end. So you can either use it as like a zoning tool of like, don't stand where I don't want you to stand, or you can set yourself up to take 2 turns in a row, kind of. But it costs you 4, but it's an auto kill. And then Telepathy. Utility, spend 1 time to know your opponent's next call. Calling is what we're about to do right now, which is we're choosing a number between 1 and 5 secretly, and then we're revealing them simultaneously, and that's how much time we're going to get in the first beat of the game. Whoever called the lower number is going to go first that beat. Cool. I should have thought about what I wanted to do during that entire thing.
I think what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure there's something that like totally works for me that you can do.
All right, so
Good music choice.
thanks. I made this playlist back in the day, and I did not think about it much. It's just music. It's funny. I spend so much time trying to figure out what music to use in my videos, and it's just like. Turns out most of the music in Splatoon is just background music, so it works really well for like stream, even if like maybe it's a lot more work to figure it in. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Talkin' shop. We love it. What am I gonna be scared of you doing? You can't telekinesis, so you're gonna teleport into somebody probably. Which is a great open, right? Move for 3 and get somebody into play and do something with that somebody. Cool.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm scared of right now. And since I don't know what's in your hand, I can't really play around it too much. Sure, I know what I'm calling. I'm ready.
I'm gonna say 3.
2. Okay, so that should be a simultaneous call. We're trusting each other to not, meta that. But
Yeah.
normally you'd like, sort of rock, paper, scissors style show off. Cool. All right, so you have 3 time. I don't know exactly what you can do on 3 time that's going to kill me, but probably something. Should I be using phase more often? We used to like just spam it because it was broken previously, and now it is fair, and fair means I use it less. So it makes me think of people like evaluating cards for like any new card game, or any new cards for a card game. We're just like, this is okay. Like it's fair, so like probably don't play it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not broken. Why would you bother? And then the designers are like, dang it, we're trying to make balanced things here. Come on. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to start by using a beckon. So 1 time I get to pull you 3. You have staggers anyway. So 1, 2, 3. You're on the other side of me now. And this is important because I didn't just explain this at all. We're trying to push each other off these islands. These islands are all connected. Well, they're adjacent to each other. That's 1 space. There's no like weird empty space in the middle here. But I need to push B all the way over here. I'm now going to use
here.
Seance to swap for free.
Yeah. Ooh, that's scary.
I'm swapping into the Sumo. The Sumo, so I'm going to leave my character down here because it's unknown information now. The Sumo is someone who can spend 1 to 1 to shove.
But very importantly, you have 2 weight, which is massive.
I have 2 weight, which is hugely resistant, as opposed to my Ghost, which had -1 weight, very light. Shove, even though it's the top, is like not my main bread and butter. My main bread and butter is grapple. Attack, spend X time to push X plus 2. If X is more than my opponent's weight, I may have it get staggers. And after, I move to the closest space within range 1 of the opponent. So I have to like go with them, basically. And I only have 1 time left, but I'm going to spend it to grapple. So I'm spending 1 time, so I get to push 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. For all I know, I'm dead because I'm pulling myself closer and closer to the edge.
Yeah, it's a little
1,
risky, yeah.
2, 3. But as we said previously, I have 2 weight. Now, staggers does exist, and I don't know if I fully explained it, but that just makes you ignore weight, period. For example, the Ghost Beckon has stagger because it's not actually pushing. It is forcing them to walk towards you. There's no reason why their weight would be a factor. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do here.
Am I dead? You have 3 times to remind
Not
audience.
quite, but I think I can put you in a rough position.
All right, I like being. Never mind. I won't finish that sentence.
I see where this is going. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do this combo, which I was hoping would exist in the game, and it now totally is. I'm going to teleport, move over here.
So you're only moving 2 with your 3 range teleport.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then I'm going to swap for free.
Yep, that's part of teleport.
Into the thief.
Hey, it's the thief. Thief says 1 weight, 1 to switch normally, And then they have a bunch of moves, but the important one here is nothing personal, which says the requirement is that your opponent was crossed this turn, which is to be moved from one side to the other. Oftentimes, the thief has to do that on their own turn, but you've already satisfied that via the psychic. The psychic crossed and then switched into the thief, so nothing personal. You do have 2 more time, though. Is that what you're doing right out the gate, or do you have something else you want to do first?
I got nothing personal first.
Okay.
That's going to move me back 3 spaces total.
Yes, so nothing personal is push 5, but I have 2 weight, so I will get moved. 1, 2, 3. Exactsies on the edge. Oof.
Yeah, and then I have 1 more time.
Okay, why are these...
Oh, sorry, I should have been setting my time.
Oh no, there's not enough space here. It's fine.
Oh no, I should have considered.
I mean, I put the islands into play, but anyway, it's fine. I'm there. Cool. So you have 1 time left and you're going to hide?
No, actually, I'm going to swap.
Oh, you're going to swap again. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to swap into the ninja.
The ninja? All right. Okay. Ninja.
Operative thing is shuriken.
Yes. So ninja here has kunai, which is attacking for 0 time, but it's only 1 push. Shuriken, which is 1 time, and it's only 1 push, but it staggers. Now you're out of time, and I win tie breaks. So if I call 1 and you call 1 next beat, I have a chance. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that Sumo has a move of 2 cost. They are slow unless they're grappling, and I can't grapple you right now. So I might just have to do a swip swap.
Yeah.
But can anybody swip swap and not die? That's the question that I'll have to find out.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, so now we go back. So that was what we call beats. Now we're back to the next beat.
Yes, sorry, I'm already thinking about what my next beat's gonna be. Dang. So
I guess like kind of just to explain.
1 time will knock me out here. What were you gonna say? Sorry, you go ahead.
Sorry. The reason we have these time counters is because Darcy only has free time to spend this round. I only have free time to spend. So basically, the amount of counters in this bowl, in like this bowl here, the top bowl, is how much one of the numbers you can say. So I can only say up to 2. Is what I'm trying to say.
True. Wow, you definitely have me pinned. Do I just try and figure out how to win on the crackback? So when I get knocked out, I will respawn in the center island. I get to choose any of these 3 spaces. So I could plan for it. If I could land here and go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have a 0 in this, right? I mean, you have a kunai, but that's it. Okay. Yes, this part of the game where I just sit here thinking.
That's like most board games.
Alright, I have my number.
Alright, I think I just could go with 1.
I'm also calling 1. So, this is our first tie, and I mentioned before that I have the tie break. Tie breaks are determined by... Oh, that's sideways, so it looks weird. Tie breaks are decided by the leftmost island, where this little arrow sign is pointing at either the P1 or the P2. So I'm going to cash in this tie break. I don't get a choice. I can't choose not to. And that will make this slide down so that next time the tie break will be B's. You're here, right? I was here and I got pushed 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just... Okay, we're good. Anyway... so I have the tiebreak, which means I will still get to go first, even though we have the same number. And the island fell down, which is important because if there's another tiebreak, the island falls and anyone on it is dead. And also, the stage is just smaller for the rest of the game. It is the shrinking ring of the Fortnite comparison. Do you think they'd ever make Fortnite the fighting game? Never mind. Don't answer. It's not important. All right. You have telegraphed a very dangerous situation, but I'm gonna swap into the alien.
Oh, dang it! That was really that card. Dang it!
I do. I totally almost missed it because I was looking for zero costs. So the alien doesn't have a zero cost ability, but they do have spacecraft innate. When the alien enters play on your turn, which is what they're doing when I swap, I may move 3. So I'm here and I move 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the question is, where do I want to actually end my turn? Because whenever you see move, it's an up to, unless it says exactly. And you only have 1 time. So the best you can do right now is dash through me and then push me for a 0, which doesn't really help. So probably you shuriken, kunai shuriken, push me 2, and I end up over here, which I guess is the same as if you just kunai me. So yeah, I'm gonna be in melee like this. So I'm gonna move my full 3 distance. We'll see. I haven't planned what happens next. I think I still am in a very rough position, especially since you win the next tiebreak and my back's against the wall. I think I probably am just delaying the inevitable here, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will kunai push you.
Kunai for 0. Yep.
And that's but that. Do I want? Yeah, I think I just want to do it, but I'm not sure I want to spend my last time. There's something cooler I can do.
That's fair. Yeah, you could swap into somebody else. I mean, here's the thing: can you set yourself up to win on 1 time again? Right? Because if you call 1 next beat, once again, this time you win the tiebreak. So if you can set me up to win on 1 time.
Oh, actually, I totally can. Huh,
I mean, here's the other thing: if we go for a tie. If you call 1 and I call 1, then the island falls and I die anyway.
That's true.
All right.
I'm going to swap again. Spend 1 time to swap.
Okay.
Into the gorilla.
Oh, gorilla. Gorilla Monkey Punch says 1 time to push 4 at range 1. I haven't talked about the range at all, but I think it's pretty intuitive inside at the end there. But before you hit, you may move 1 towards your opponent. So it kind of has range too. That said, it does have an after, which is the girl gets -2 weight, which negates their innate 2 weight. So maybe I can let somebody go down and get you on the crackback. All right, that's your turn. Yeah, I don't know what I was waiting for. I have
yeah, you know I'm gonna call because I only have 1 time left.
Exactly 1. So if I call 1, island falls. You still win the tiebreak. Is that helpful to me? I don't know. On the other hand, if I don't call 1, you have to spend your time killing the alien and setting yourself up to then be retaliated against. That might be worth it. You might be thinking, wait, what happens when the island falls? Where do you spawn? The spawn points shift to the middlemost spaces every time an island falls. So right now we're spawning in this middle section here, but if the island falls down, it'll be literally just these 2 spaces. It becomes a bit different when it's an even number. Anyway, if I just spawn in here with 2 time, can I get you? No, I don't think so. I guess if I could spawn over here and I could jump scare 1, 2, 3, you could put down to -3 and I'd push you 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which doesn't kill. Puts you in a bad position. But if I can't actually get a kill off this, I don't know if it's worth it. Oh wait, no, you'll be here. Wait a minute. Yeah,
also,
all right.
0 weight is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call 2. I will allow the alien to die. And you get to save your tiebreak, though, which is a huge resource in this game.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we didn't reveal simultaneous because B only had 1 time left. She had to call 1, so there was no question of what was going to happen there. So call officially happens. You call 1, I call 2. Go for it. You get the first turn this round.
Yeah, I'm worried if I'm going to trade, so maybe I could ground slap, and what I would do is kind of put the question off. Nah, that's maybe silly.
Ground slap is 1 time at range 1 to 2. If this hits, your opponent discards a time token from their pool or from the reserve if their pool is empty. This is the reserve, this is the pool, and this is the discard, for the record, if the cards ever refer to that. I'm like flashing the text of the cards, like the cards on screen quite often during this, so people might, you know, stop and read them and be like, what does that mean? Even if I'm not reading things out loud.
Yeah.
I'll explain things if I see them out loud, but anyway, what are you gonna do?
I just got Monkey Punch, so this puts me at like kind of the edge with
and I get pushed 4.
0 weight.
Ow, 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 dead. So this is the first loss.
The first knockout.
This is taken by B as a trophy, where I'm gonna leave it up here to keep track. And if B ever gets 3 trophies, she wins. And if I get 3, I win. Yeah. So now I'm gonna spawn in.
Just as a reminder, I have 0 weight until my next turn.
Yeah, so Monkey Punch has an after. The gorilla gets -2 weight until your next turn. You're teetering after punching really hard. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have the ghost spawn in here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend 1 time to jump scare. That's 1, 2, 3. Because it says before, move 3. And then for each space, I spook the gorilla, and the gorilla gets -3 weight. So gorilla is sitting at a healthy -3 here, and I'm going to push for 1. So 1 minus -3 is 4. And that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will take that trophy back. That is my trophy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I still have 1 time left after that, though, which I did not think about when I chose 2. I don't know why I chose 2. I mean, I'm glad I chose 2. I don't think it's a bad thing. The only time you want to be choosing smaller numbers, when your opponent's turns are already known information. Normally, you want to choose smaller numbers because it lets you go first. But when that's irrelevant, choosing a smaller number lets you basically refresh your abilities, because you've heard us mention repeatable a couple of times. If something doesn't say repeatable, you can use it once per turn. Or once per beat, I suppose. But, yeah, you get it. Anyway, B, you get to spawn in, and don't forget, you have the tie break. So, if you can set yourself up to win on 1 time, I mean, you can just keep putting me in these bad situations.
I don't know if I can, unfortunately.
Well, I'll have 1 time, so I could always, like, change the plan. You could plan for somewhere, and I won't be there anymore. But, again, I can't jump... Oops. But I can't jump scare again this turn, right? If I called 1 and then called 1 again, then I could jump scare twice in a row, but I called 2.
Yeah, I'm going to reveal my final card, which is the Tree Folk.
The Tree Folk!
Table, kinda.
Oh, this is your final card. You're the Psychic, the Thief, the Ninja, and the Tree Folk. Okay. That is information. Tree Folk has a big block of text. Innate root. I don't know why I said it that way. First of all, they're a 2 weight. Easy to miss that sometimes. Maybe we should get like a color coding on weight just to like make them really stand out.
Oh, like red, green, yellow.
Or maybe like the weight gets like drawn a bit differently or something. There's like heavier and heavier symbols. I don't know. At the end of your turns, bank an effect token. Banking an effect token, unlike what the Psychic did, where they put it on a space, not that we saw them do that, but you know, conceptually. You put it in this little bowl to say it's banked, and then other effects care about if you have bank tokens or not. Where was I? The Tree Folk's bushes get +1 power for each token you have banked. When the Tree Folk is displaced, you may spend bank tokens to not be displaced. This even counts when being staggered, so this is sort of like a very, like, this is super weight, but it gets used up when you get pushed. And then the Tree Folk changes. If the Tree Folk changes islands, you spend all of the effect tokens. Spending is just removing them. They don't get spent for value. You also have Uproot, as opposed to Root, where you must already be rooted, and then you get to push 3 on one time at range 1 to 2, and immediately spend your bank tokens and move. So it lets you do like big burst of like get out and relocate kind of a thing. But normally your bread and butter is Gust, which is for 2 time, you push 4, which isn't the best, but it has very good range, and if you have any of those roots built up, it can just kill people, which is, you know, good, because that's what we're trying to do. We're murderers.
I guess so, yeah, in a playing game.
There's no KOs in this game, because you fall off of islands.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have 1 time left. I could beckon you to make you move 1, 2, and end your turn here, which might be good. I'm going to do that. I'm going to beckon the tree folk. So beckon, once again, it staggers, which means I get to ignore the weight of the tree folk. Which will probably be quite useful for trying to deal with the rooted status. Because again, if the tree folk changes islands, you spend all the effect tokens. Although, that can be, the beckon can be resisted by the roots being sloughed off. Because again, it is a displacement effect that it cares about, not just push or weight or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to beckon you 3. Or 2, because I have finesse on my beckon, so I'm allowed to have it be 2 instead of 3.
Cool, good. Otherwise that'd be a legal move.
Yep. Alright, that's me.
Yeah.
Back to top of round.
Alright, cool. Now we're at top of round, so we both have our 5 time back.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Okay, let's see here.
If you call... Okay, so you can't uproot for 1 and get me, because... The thing I have to keep remembering I need to play around is that Ghost has -1 weight. So, like, I can get hit very hard. That's not the way those words work. I can get hit very hard. There we go. You win tie breaks right now. What do I think you're gonna do? Alright, I got my number.
I'm saying 2.
I'm saying 1. Okay, cool. You know, I had a feeling you might say 2, actually. And I did not want to do you to get that tie break. Again, I need to make you use that tie break at the time when it does the least amount of value for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I can't just dodge it forever. Then you're just gonna kill me with it when it at the end of the game when it wins you the game.
Yeah, it's powerful to have. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great. All right, you go pull your 2, and I am going to spend 1 time to simply beckon you again. I'm going to do another beckon. It pulls 3. This is the best time to beckon because it gets through a situation here. 1, 2, 3, because it gets to keep going after passing me. However, you have 2 time. Am I dead? I don't think so. Let's see. If you swap into somebody, you don't have a big pull. Telekinesis has pull, but is not in play yet because of the requirement. The thief, you'd have to have 2 time to do that. And I guess you could ninja past me 1, 2, 3, and then kunai for 0, which would push me 3. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually. Huh.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Does Shuriken stagger? It does. So you couldn't get me on 1 time immediately afterwards. Ah, dang it. You can also just gust me. Oh, wait, no, you can't. Because I'm within the minimum range. It's range 3 to 8.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll commit to the bit. Go for it. Hit me with your 2 time.
Yeah, so I was thinking what was my alternative if you did that.
Yep.
So yeah, I will. I'll swap into the ninja again.
Yep.
Not reading with the tree folk.
Yep.
I'll move 1, 2, 3.
That is using dash.
When the ninja dashes past someone, they get -1 weight.
Yep, so I'm at -2.
And then for 0, I can push you for 1, -2. That is a free total.
Yep. That's correct, yeah. So it was 1 time to switch and 1 time to dash, and then 0 to kunai.
Yeah.
Did you DC? No.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so I'm here. If the next round you call 1, I'm not dead. Except, if we tie, I am dead.
Yeah.
And if you call 2, I think I'm dead, right? Because this is repeatable? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a situation, right? If I call 1 to get under your call of 2, I can get out of here and not die. Whereas, if you think I'm going to call 1 to get under your 2, you could call 1 instead. But if I don't call 1 and you call 1, you don't have me.
Yeah.
That's the thing we're dealing with here.
Mm-hmm. It is this thing we're dealing with here.
It is. What do I do on 1 if I do get to go first without dying? Maybe I could jump scare you, push you this way like 4. Not really that useful. Jump scare is kind of cool because I can actually move past you. It doesn't. When I go past, it doesn't contribute to the minus weight, but I can still like switch the direction I'm pushing, which is fun. Because right now I don't want to actually put you this way. It's just like so many more spaces than pushing you off this side. I could also just beckon again. 1, 2, 3. Beckon's interesting because it is one of the ones that got changed in the last update. Has it felt broken so far? Because I don't think it has. But I don't know.
No, I think it's fine, yeah.
It's like what I keep thinking that the Cowboys lasso is. I love the lasso. I think it's super good. But I always think it's 1 time and not 2. And this is like the 1-time version of it, right? Okay, so pull 3 would be 1, 2, 3. You'd end up here.
My number.
Okay, I have my number.
I'm saying 2.
I'm also saying 2. Dang it. All right.
Ah! Thought so.
All right. Yeah. That was the thing with calling 2 there was like, if you called 2, I was dead no matter what, unless I called 1. So I thought I might as well make you burn the tiebreak. I don't know if that was the right call or not, though. Tiebreak falls. Ghost is dead. Ghost does have the ability to phase, but I never used it, so yeah. You get this, and now we're at match point, which means you can really play hardball. Which sucks. And you have 2 time right now. So I need to make sure I don't position myself in a spot where I just die.
Yeah, well, it'd be kind of hard for you to do because you put yourself pretty far away from me.
I think so I spawn in one of these 2 spots here. I think I go sumo because they have 2 weight, and you don't have a ton of stagger. Yeah. You really only have the ninja. So I think this is where I want to be. Yeah. Go ahead. You can take your turn. Because again, that all happened before the first turn began. That happened during the tiebreak.
Yeah.
Cool. So now maybe I can set myself up to get some kills off of the next tiebreak.
I'm gonna go for a thing. I'm gonna swap.
Okay.
Into the thief.
Okay, that's 1 time.
1 time. Then I got a pickpocket. And pickpocket's cool because so first let's move 4.
Okay.
Move over here.
So I can look at this card. Yep. Move 4.
After, after I get to bank a token, and if I pickpocket 4 times without swapping, the thief
counts as a trophy for you.
Counts as a trophy for me. They run off with the money. Yeah.
And that is worth pointing out because I had not mentioned it yet. Banked tokens, since we haven't used a lot of banked tokens this game, it hasn't come up, they always go away when you swap. So the thief has to actually stay in and collect 4 tokens.
Yeah.
And you're currently at 1, which is not showing up properly. You can see it's like going through the bowl. It's very funny. Anyway.
I hope that helps.
It's very funny. No, it doesn't. That's okay. Okay, cool. So that's all you're doing though, right? That's your whole turn?
That's a whole turn, yeah.
And I have 2 time.
Oh, you do, yeah. Did I just do myself? If you push me 4...
It only pushes 4, right?
Yeah. 4 staggers, to be fair, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I can't afford to put myself in a situation where you can just gotcha me off the end. Which is the big problem with the sumo, is that you can just swap back into the ninja and get me if I push you to the edge, right? If I push all the way to the edge with the sumo, then ninja just kills.
Yeah, to be clear, it wasn't obvious last time. The sumo grapples, which means you have to move with the target.
Right. So right now I'm considering if I spend 2, I can push the thief 4, because X plus 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thief also has weight, but grapple has staggers if I spend more time than their weight. So that's ignored. 1, 2, 3, 4. They'd be here. Now, if we go into the next turn and I call 1, I win the tiebreak, and I would be able to push for 3, which would be enough. However, I would end my turn on the edge, and then you, for 1, spawn in as the ninja and just get me in the back. So I can't actually do that line, even though it is, like, super clear, right?
Yeah, that's a tricky thing about this game sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, the ghost is dead. Can you stop putting yourself in the middle of the board? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Clean up your space. I say with my cards in my hands.
Move over here.
Alright, maybe I do a swap instead. Is that more useful?
1, 2, 3, 4.
What if I spend 1 on this, actually? 1 to push you 3. Is it equal or is it more? It's more than your opponent's weight. So I would be pushing for 3, but only actually move you 2 if I called 1 here. Pushing you here, and I would be here. Pushes you 1. You know what? Let's get a little bit silly with it. I haven't played my hand. Let's get a little silly with it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna spend 1 time to swap into the fairy.
Ooh.
So fairy is one that I'm not a huge fan of. I think they're very strong, but I don't know how to use them, and that's usually a recipe for me not liking things. But that doesn't mean they're bad. It's just like that's just how I work. So they have -1 weight, so I'm putting myself in a bit of a risky position. And they have a couple of moves. Fling, Dance, and Fairy Dust. First of all, they also have Fairy Wiles. It's innate. It's when one of my fighters enters. If it says enters play after the fairy left, which is a weird wording. It means that if I swap the fairy out or if the fairy dies, but that's not relevant here. That is what that means, right? Otherwise, why wouldn't you just say swap, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's what I don't have anyone who cares about. Well, I mean, maybe
one
of my hand does.
But they died.
Yeah, it would be good with the alien. Anyway. There's also an ability here called Fairy Dust, which says for 0 time, I can have my opponent choose one of the 3 following effects. Either fighters get -2 weight, moves get +1 speed, or players may swap once each turn for free. I don't know if I want to push that button, because you could gotcha me back with it.
Yeah.
I'm going to start simply by dancing.
Well, the way it works is that it happens on your turn and the next. So the next could also be your turn in this game.
That's true, because I do have the tiebreak. I could double down. But yeah. I'm just going to call for a dance right now. Dance says move 3 distance for 1 time. After, if I crossed you, I can have you either switch places with me Or I can use another axe for free. I didn't have any other axe. It's for free? I did forget it was for free. I will admit that. Holy crap. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna dance. So dancing is moving 3. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3. But then I'm gonna swap places. So you move here. And I move here. Ooh. And I move. And I move. And I
Oof.
and I move.
Yeah. Oof.
Beautiful. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Got into 1.
See you later.
So that's all my time. Now, if I want to, I could do another bit, but I don't think you have me from this distance. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So I'm just gonna hang out for here for now. I can deal with the fairy dust later if I want to use it later. Cool.
Alrighty.
We're back
so
to
you
the
know
top.
what I'm gonna call because I only have 1 time. So
Yeah. Once again, you only have 1
So you-
time, and I can either choose 1 or 2. Do I want to use my tie break now? What do I get from using my tie break right now? If I use call 1, I mean, I could swap and then that's basically it. Unless you choose the players can swap for free mode on Fairy Dust, which I don't know why you would. Keep moving you slowly to the edge by just like continuously dancing. What? That'd be very funny. I like to have a lot of the... I like to have the knowledge of calling low and letting you run out of time. But I'm just going to call 2 and let you use your time, and then I just can do whatever I feel like with that 2 time. Yeah, so I'm just going to call 2.
yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
you go first.
I think I just kind of made this a little risky. I just kind of pickpocket it again.
Oh, okay.
Move 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna add another coin to my bank.
Are you moving full distance 4?
Well, this is 4, yeah.
Cool.
And now I just need to do that 2 more times, or I can also use the bank tokens to power up my other abilities.
That's true, yeah, we didn't talk about that. Nothing Personal can get bonus power if you spend the bank's tokens, and the dash can go farther if you spend the bank tokens.
Yeah.
But then they're spent. You need to actually have 4 at one time, not just have gathered 4 across a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. So Fling is the base thing I can do here. Just straight up pushes you 2, which will only move you 1 because you have 1 weight, so you're here. And, can I do anything with that? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, B.
Wait for this moment.
You just keep dashing past me. I need to deal with this. The thing is, I know that if I use Sumo, the Sumo will just die.
What do you have in your hand?
What do I have in my hand? A very good card that I should be using. But I can't find a good opportunity to get into it. I should use the Fairy Dust.
That's
It's just
kinda
so easy
scary
to
now,
just kill me with it, though. You know...
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, you could try and go first next turn, and then,
I'm gonna call Fairy Dust right now. I'm gonna use Fairy Dust.
I don't know what to
you
do.
get to choose... Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna make you make this choice.
Oh, no, dang it. I'm gonna do the swappy thing.
So you're choosing
The-
that players
the-
may swap once each turn for free?
Yeah, I'm a little scared of what else you can do, so, yeah.
Okay. So to remind us, we're just going to grab one of these. It's not a good way of keeping track. You just have to remember which mode you chose. But here's a reminder that we chose a mode. And it shouldn't be hard after that. Interesting. Okay, so now if I spend one time swap for free, push.
It's like, yeah, there's some really messed up things you can do when you can swap for free.
Yeah, there really are. Really is, really, yeah, you get it. I think I just have to play my hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to... I like the idea that I can double down on a move, but I could fling twice with dance. I didn't think about that. I have to cross this, so it's like really hard to do.
Yeah.
It's finesse. No, it gains finesse if I pull. So 1, 2, then I wouldn't be able to get past you, or I could finesse you towards me. 1, 2, 3, and then go past you. Well, that's not useful though, but I think I might do that though. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize. Yeah, I'm going to fling you towards me. So before it hits, I get to choose, do I want it to gain pulls, finesse, and +1 power? And I will, which makes it kind of the same thing as the Beckon, except for Beckon has way more range, and it has to be that mode.
Yeah, also doesn't stagger, so it will be marked by the 1 weight.
Oh, I forgot about that! Okay, wait, no, this changes everything. Do I still do this? You would get pulled only 1 space towards me. I could still dance through you afterwards. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. And then I could push you again. That's nothing. That's so nothing. Spend 0 to swap, do a thing, spend 1 to swap back, fling to do that thing a second time? That's kind of funny. Is there anything I can do? I don't think so. Because I'm not in melee, so I can't like swap into sumo. Okay. I'm just going to do a dance for 1 time.
Alright.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to choose to swap places. So can you move for me? Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I have 1 time left, but I'm going to use 0 to swap into the sumo.
Okay.
Now, we've talked before about how I could very easily die if I put myself on the edge of this board. So right now I could spend 1 to try and push you 3, but that's not high enough to get past your weight, so it would only push you 2, and you'd go 1, 2, and I'd be right next to you.
Yeah.
After that, if I call 1 on the next turn, tie break, and that could... I don't think does that even kill? Like, that would kill, but then you could just call like 5 and just decimate me.
Yeah.
Oh, but I could swap for free on that turn, which is potentially relevant.
Yeah.
I think, as weird as it is, all I want to do right now is slap. So first move, shove. It was slap on the previous version, and I said maybe call it shove. I'm just gonna shove. I'm just gonna do a single push. And it has staggers, so it gets around the 1 weight. Just pushing you 1 space.
Yeah,
that's all I'm doing. All right. The question is, do I still try and like get first? Because if you go, you get to take advantage of the fairy dust, which is a free swap. Whereas if I go first, I get a second taking advantage of it, and then it wears off before your turn. Weird move. Okay. Okay, I need to decide what I'm choosing. I need to think about what you have that kills me. Because again, like, if I lose any more fighters, I'm just out. So I need to be playing around what you can do that kills me more than anything else. Yeah. So like, assuming I go first, which maybe I won't, maybe I call it too big of a number and you go first. But assuming I go first, you don't have the swap. Maybe that's not what I should be assuming, though. Because if I go first, then I change the situation anyway. Interesting. Interesting. I think that's what I want to do, and the question is, am I gotcha'd for doing it? Okay, I got my number.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 1.
I'm calling 2. All right. All right. I mean, you those big tokens are adding up. Like, you might get it.
It's be interesting because I've never had it before. Yeah, I'm gonna pickpocket over here. Get my third bank token, so I just need to pickpocket you one more time.
One more time.
Yeah,
but that was your whole turn, right? You called 1?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so sweet. The thing about the pickpocket is you don't really necessarily want to do it because you lose the thief. You're not one closer to losing or anything. You just don't have access to them anymore. And so I feel like oftentimes you don't like want to do it.
Yeah.
And here, I mean, maybe that shouldn't be the case. Maybe that should be changed. I don't know. But like here, you're on your last one, so you don't care. That's not part of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have 2 time. And here's the thing. Before we move on, you were able to swap for free. Did you want to?
No.
That makes sense, because you would lose your tokens. However, I don't get to swap for free, which is significant, because I was hoping to.
Yeah.
So what can I do on 2 time when I don't get to swap for free?
And also, if you're near me, I can get you on 1 time.
Yeah. That's true. You are telegraphing the win if I stand too close to you. All right. If I just do a swap to fairy and then like a fling, it pushes you 1 space. You just end up here, which is enough to kill still. And that's
actually
all my time.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Swap.
Though you do break the tie, so is a thing. So you could potentially move before I get another turn.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, Stancing Up doesn't do anything here. We haven't talked about that one at all. I'm less of a defensive player than B, I think. So, it has not come up. Not that you've played defensively this game, really. You've been pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have range here. It would spend all my move to momentum step if I wanted to. Or it's just momentum now. I'm going to start with 1 and swap to the fairy. I do that to make sure I don't lose track of what space I was in. And I'm going to make you do it to yourself again. I'm going to choose Fairy Dust. Now, it says your opponent must choose an effect they haven't chosen this turn, so you can choose the same effect or a different one if you wish. I just swapped. If I was going to swap anyway, that would not be worth it, right?
Maybe. I'm going to say the swap ability.
Yeah? Okay. So swap is an effect. If I want to choose to swap for free right now, it would have been the same as if I just swapped, except that it's a floating effect now, which maybe that's relevant. So it's one for if I move past you, and then I make you use it again, I don't think that's useful for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can move this far, which means if I'm standing here, you can't go past me. Now, if you'd chosen the extra speed, you would have increased your range of danger, which would have been bad.
That's true.
The question becomes, am I just dead if I end my turn over here, right? Because you could just, like, I swap into someone and they kill you, right? But I don't think really. Like, Treefolk needs 2 to get Gust off. You don't have psychic in play, and the ninja only pushes 1. Well, unless you like choose a bigger number. So I think I back up using, or do I just fling you actually? It pushes you 1 space, 1, 2, 3. We were just talking about this. No, I will have to use dance, and I'm gonna back up, which means cool. I don't get to use the rider because it's if the fairy crossed. So 1, 2, and I think I just only move 2 because again, moves are up 2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can't get me on 1 now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my 0 swap to swap into the archer.
Oh.
I've been holding the archer the whole game, and I don't think I'm gonna gotcha you with them, but I'm certainly not now because my turn's over. But
that's why you're holding them so tight.
The archers. I just, you didn't know that I had a 1-time kill button, right? If you ended anywhere near an edge, I could have got you. Except for it's 2-time, not 1-time, because they were in my hand. I had to swap into them first. And also, there was a number of times where I wanted to get you, but we were fighting at the edge here, right? And what that meant was I couldn't get to that 3 distance, but I just backed up. So what we're talking about here is arrow, 1 time to push 4, minimum range 3, maximum range 8. Right now that doesn't even kill the thief, it just pushes 3, which is not actually enough, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's fine. Likewise though, B might have actually been thinking about snipe, which is the actual kill button. It pushes 10, but it's at exactly range 6, which she's not at. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So that's not the case anyway. Also, I don't think I can call 3 safely, regardless. Okay, that's my turn. We're back to the call. You have 4 time to play with, and I only have 3. So, on 1 time, you don't have me. Do you call it anyway? Maybe. I don't know. On 2 time, however, you do, because one of the things that Thief can do is they can double move by using a dash to move and a pickpocket to move. So on 2 time, you are still presenting lethal on 2.
Yeah.
And the question is, if I can't kill you on 2, I think I just lose, because if I call 2 and we tie break in my favor, I need to actually kill you at that time.
Well, let's see. If you push me like over here,
it pushes you
I
here.
can go 4, and but if you like pushed and left back on 2, which you can with the tie break, then you would still live.
Yeah, but I'd be like way at the edge. Then you just swap and you hit me with a ninja star.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, pointing out, if I win tie break, I do have that 1 free swap still, which might be relevant.
That's true too, yeah.
Leap is a 2 speed or 3 if I move him away. So 1, 2, I wouldn't be able to get to you and still hit you with like a sumo or anything. I don't know how relevant that is. I should say, I do technically get to bank an effect token because of Feywilds, but no, other than Alien, I did not have any effect tokens on this team. So I missed my opportunity to take advantage of that absolutely correct scenario. We didn't really see much of the Alien. They just kind of died as soon as I swapped in. One of my favorite characters, honestly, so shame, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I got my number.
All right, I'm gonna say 2.
I'm saying 2. I felt like I had to say 2 or I would die.
Yeah, there's a I was maybe like trying to play myself, but like
Yeah, I mean, I think legitimate, if you called like 3 or something, I probably do just lose here, but like if I tried to all do the same mind games and didn't call 2, I think that I'd also just lose, so. All right, 2-time. I win the tiebreak. That does mean that the island shifts down, however. So next tiebreak, and well, if I'm still here, I'm dead.
Yeah, you do have your free swap also.
I do. I'm going to start by doing a shoot you in the face with my arrow. 4,
full amount, I
it's
assume?
finesse, but I would do. Ooh, that's a good point. I think so. Yeah. So you were here 1, 2, 3 because you had 1 weight. Doesn't stagger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are 7 away from me.
Yeah. So wait. Oh, do I still win here? Oh yeah, because you still have a time left.
I still have a time left and a free swap.
What do you do here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Legitimately? I don't know. If I go back 1 space, you don't have me on ninja. But then you call 1, you win tiebreak, and I lose. No, I think I just lose. I think you have me.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like kind of what the thief is valuable for. So they have like a little bit of inevitability, which if you can.
I was amazed I couldn't knock you
time.
off. I was like, no, there's no way I can't get you out before 4 turns pass. And it's like I can't do it. Can't get him. All right. Am I missing something? I'm gonna swap for free into. I mean, if I swap to free to fairy and a fairy dust, you just do it again.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
You
Yeah.
just choose the swap again, right? Oh, you could choose the move one. That's funny.
Yeah.
If I didn't need to cross for dance, I could just double tap you here, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to cross to dance. Okay. What if I didn't push you here? 1, 2, 3, you're here. Let's say...
Oh, maybe...
What if I... No. For a second I was like, what if I don't... I push you finesse, but it's 0, and then I dash past you, and then I push you finesse for full, and it's like, well, that doesn't help. That doesn't help.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I can't get that far, but if I could get that far, it still wouldn't help. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 2 time. Yeah, it's the only range I had was that.
That's a shit. Yeah, because I got your alien as a thing. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to spend my last time to leap, as is my wont to do. I will move back a singular space so that I'm not in the range of the ninja. And then I may swap if I wish. Is that useful to me?
Well, I feel like I wouldn't tiebreak now.
You do win the tiebreak. However, what if you don't go for that? What if the tiebreak doesn't land? You still need to set yourself up to beat me on 1.
Well, yeah, I picked on you.
Oh, wait a minute. I only have 1 time. You can force a tiebreak anyway.
That's also true, yeah.
Yeah, you just force the tiebreak. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, GG. I do wish that this part of the game had like a more satisfying ending, because I'm just like, you know what? We've added up. We've done the math. We both know that you've won. How do I dovetail that into a concession that feels satisfying? I guess like normally you would just shake hands, right? You just be like, you got me, shake hands, and that would probably feel satisfying. We just can't simulate that.
yeah, sorry, too far away. Yeah, go all the way over there.
I guess that's it. Yeah, handshake. Handshake. Yeah, you got me.
Game.
I don't know exactly what specific way you do it, but I couldn't get that last one on you. I mean, again, you're 2 up on me. I still needed to get another body anyway afterwards.
That's the thing, because you're saying like, oh, we can do. If I move here and then you say 1, we both get knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
well, I
that's
kind of
fine by
wonder,
me,
right?
yeah.
I kept going. The thing is, you had me pinned by being 1 stock up, right? Because I had many times I could have taken it the thief, but I knew I would have died in response.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this does have that, like, plan a turn ahead thing that a lot of games have, right? Which I like a lot.
Yeah.
You played ahead better than I did.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's like I think the main thing was that the story of this game is that like you should have just like let the sumo die back there because you needed the alien more, and the alien didn't really help you get out of that.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely the thing. I was like, oh, this is my only out. I should do it, and it's just like it wasn't an out, so it wasn't worth doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because like Alien Fairy is like kind of a big win con for you because being able to like fairy bank a token.
It's been a while since I've played sumo, and I gotta say, oh, I miss Victory Stomp. Oh, I miss it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, grapple is so strong, we gotta give it a downside. But likewise, the downside is death. Like, it is so... Like, I don't know what to do with that. I guess the answer is you grapple to the edge and then you shove, right? You don't do it on one time, you do it on 2, right?
Yeah, it might be weird, but I wonder if grapple can use, like, finesse as well. Because, like, it's like, oh, it's X, so you don't need it. But, like, no, actually you kind of do.
Yeah, maybe. I could see that. It feels relevant. Like, it feels narratively relevant, you know?
Yeah, because you're...
I mean, it's not what we think of when we think of this being finesse, but, like, yeah, you're grabbing and you're moving. You're not... Like, it in the same way that, like, Beckon doesn't sound like a finesse ability. But it is... It's like... It's movement, it's not, pushing. Even though grapple is pushing. You know what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
No, GG.
GG, that was a good game. I hope you had fun.
I did have fun.
So I
yeah. No, legit, right?
Yeah.
That is the hallmark of a good game, and not every playtest of this game has that been true in. And I don't know, the game just keeps getting better. Like, I'm so excited for this game to, like, I don't know, it's weird. The sentence of I'm so excited for this game to be done makes sense in my brain, but like I don't know if I fully agree with that. Like, it's not like I'm like, cool, it's on the shelf and I never have to play it again. Like, that's not what I want.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's the way of feeling games. Well, I mean, I do kind of want it on a shelf so I can take it off the shelf. I want a physical version of this game.
Yeah, totally.
Like, full box.
All right, I need to end the stream because I don't know how to outro this game you made. Anyway, this is Cloud's Edge. It doesn't exist yet. I think it technically is on the workshop. Do you want me to put a link to that?
Yes,
is it ready?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, you can also put a screen top link, too.
Cool. Okay, yeah, so screentop.gg and...
Screen top link might be a little outdated as this goes out, but...
I mean, you can update it if you want. They're both, like, live links, so if you make any changes, they'll be reflected, right?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Cool, alright. Speaking of, you should update the rules, because I think we've changed the rules since those rules have been added to the mod. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, that's a minute. Yeah.
I've been Ersibits. With me has been B. This has been Cloud's Edge. I'll see you next time. Bye!